how do you let your date know that you want them to leave the house?
Hey guys, what's pop? What's popping, gang? It's your girl Umpile, and I'm back at it with yet another video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, you know what it is, you know what to do. Today's video is going to be very interesting because it is a Q&A, and I got some people to send me videos asking me questions, and then I'm going to answer those questions. I'll be inserting clips of those videos so you can see the face behind the question. Please guys, remember to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and please share, guys. Pretty please share with everyone. Without wasting any more time, let us get right into this video. I'm going to start off with the most simple and easier questions, and then I'll go to the more complicated questions. The first question is
okay, hi Sissy. I just want to know, how was it like when you first moved to China?
The first question, as you heard, is how was it like when I first moved to China? I must say that when I first moved to China, it actually wasn't that bad. Yes, the language is a bit tricky, but you kind of like, I don't know, it's something in your mind. I don't know what it is, but you just kind of like get the hang of it, you know what I mean? And so I don't know, I just caught on with it. When it comes to the language, I just kind of like picked up on some signs. If I wanted something, I just like kind of signed it out. Also, like, lucky for us here, when you're coming to study in China, you're kind of like forced to learn Chinese. It's part of your curriculum, so it really wasn't that bad. The second question is,
my one question for you is, what's one food you've absolutely fallen in love with since you've been in China?
So the one food that I've fallen absolutely in love with since I came to China is, of course, the noodles, guys. It's basically noodles, boiled noodles, and you can add like vegetables, you can add all sorts of things to the meal, and then yeah, that's basically it. But that's my favorite. Another one that I really enjoy is the baozi, the stuffed dumplings. They're really delicious. That's like my go-to when I'm like rushing to class and I just want something easy and quick to eat. I just go ahead and get like myself like a baozi. Another thing that I love, Chinese people have absolute delicious desserts, guys. Like their cakes, their yogurts, they give like some good desserts. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, so when it comes to food, that's what I prefer. Question number 3.
Hey, what's up? So, what's the one aspect about you that makes people get drawn to you?
So this is an interesting question, and I feel like it's a bit hard to answer, because it's hard to know what is it about you that like draws people to you. I feel like normally that's like a question where somebody else has to answer for you about you, right? But I would think that like my energy, my aura, guys, like I don't know, when I'm around people or when people are around me, I don't think people feel uncomfortable. I don't think I make people feel uncomfortable. I'm always bubbly, I'm always laughing. I'm like, sometimes I could even be the loudest person in the room, you know. But yeah, I think that's like what draws people to me, is that I think right, that I am so welcoming to people and I'm so friendly. Of course, if you step on my toes, boo, game on. But like, yeah, but if like we're having like a good time, you're giving me good energy, you're giving me good aura, then yeah, we'll be enjoying ourselves, and like, yeah, I think that's what draws people my way. Like, I think, and also I feel like, you know, people think that I'm like not easy to get to know, but I actually shock a lot of people. Like, once they get to know me, they're like, rah, you're just like so cool. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you were expecting, I don't know what you were thinking. So this next question is quite beautiful, I guess. I think my answer is about to be so quirky and so cute.
What can you live without in this world?
One thing that I cannot live without is, of course, God. I always put God number one. Number two, my family, my parents, my siblings, guys. I cannot imagine life without them. They are just the best. They are so calming to me. They just make me happy, and they just like, you know, I'm just so blessed to actually have experienced my family, and like I'm just so blessed to actually have them in my life. And of course, you know, I don't know, but I feel like I cannot live without them. Like, I cannot even imagine, God forbid, you know what I mean? But yeah, those are the people, or the one thing that I cannot live without, guys. Like my family, like my brothers, my mom, my dad, like, and also extended family, and also some of my friends that have now become a part of my family. Like, there's just some people that you just cannot imagine life without, because they've just grown so dear to your heart. Does that make sense? That makes sense though. Okay, so this is the second question from the same person.
Rather have a reward button or a pause button?
Would I rather have a reward button or a pause button? This question, like, honestly, I have to actually think about. Like, honestly, I have to. Do I have to? First of all, before I make any rash decisions, let me ask my questions. Maybe in the future I might need it. You know, you must think about it. So honestly, I do not know. For this one, I don't know. The next question is,
hey friend, if you had to choose one thing you're passionate about, what it would be and why?
if I had to choose one thing that I'm passionate about, what would it be and why? Oh my gosh, like, I can't even fathom, because like, I feel like as people we grow, as people we love and let go. So I cannot necessarily be specific, because today it might be my favorite thing, tomorrow I might be over it, you know what I mean? But I think that in this stage of my life, YouTube is my favorite thing that's going on right now. But I cannot say that it's a lifetime thing, you know, because, you know, as people we grow, we change, we find different interests, different, you know, experience as well. So things just change, and then you find yourself just having different passion as you experience life. And the next question is a question.
I have 3 questions for you today. My first question is it easy to get subscribers in China?
This friend of mine is asked me 3 questions, and I'm going to answer them separately. The first question is it easy to get subscribers in China? Okay, honestly, I don't know whether it's easy to get subscribers in China or in South Africa or in America. I do not know, because as you can see, my channel is low-key, you know, it's slowly building. My channel is slowly building, so I cannot say where it is easier to get subscribers. I do feel that, like, making a YouTube channel in China is a bit more trickier than in other parts of the world, because of the culture this side, you know, as opposed to if I was in South Africa. There's so many more people that you could work with. There's just, I don't know, like, the vibe is just different, as opposed to here in China. It's a bit trickier, it's a bit, I don't know, the feel of YouTube in China, it just feels different from in other countries. But also, you have to remember that China in itself is a very unique country, so it's like you do what you can with what you have. The next question is, of course,
My second question is, tell us something we don't know about you.
in my family, I've got we are 3 children. I've got 2 siblings, and I am the only girl, and I'm the first child. So yeah, that's maybe something you didn't know about me. I don't know. Another thing you probably do not know about me is that I wrote a book called Developing Me. It's actually like how many pages? It's like 144 pages, and I actually wrote this. Can you see there? Where's my name? Can you see there? That's my name right there. I wrote a book. That's one of my proud moments, one of the things that I'm proud of. The last question from my friend here is,
Third question is, what made you start YouTube?
what made me start YouTube? I don't know. I just like it. I just like of course it all starts off with the fact that I am literally always watching YouTube. That's how it starts, of course. And so I just thought, why not? Why not? Like, I just love it. I love the camera. I love the spotlight. I just love it. I enjoy it. So I felt like, why not? Okay, the next question is,
After a fun night out, how do you let your date know that you want them to leave the house?
how do you know, after a fun night out, how do you let a person know that you want them out of your house? Honestly, I don't think it's ever happened to me. But leave a comment down below on how you would handle this situation. I feel like the kind of person I am, I'd probably just let you know, like, bruh, can you please leave? But I feel like honesty is the best policy, you know? Just tell the person, like, hey, can you please? And also, I feel like this is another thing that I feel like a lot of people miss, is that be honest. Be honest. Like, be honest to the person, like, okay, we can continue seeing each other even after this, or you be honest and say, okay, you know what, that was just a fun night out, but this is probably the last time you're gonna see me. Please don't text me. Like, so the problem is now when people now lead you on. People now want to lead you on, and then when you've got your feelings stuck in that situation, now people want to be acting like, oh my gosh, I don't know why this girl is into me, or I don't know why this guy is into me. Like, honestly, that is the best policy. After a fun night out, the next morning, it's always better to really discuss and sit down and have an honest conversation and say, hey, yo, so I had fun with you last night and I don't want to continue with this, or I had fun with you last night, but maybe we can continue and see what can happen moving forward. I think that, you know, just say what it is that you want. Like, don't beat around the bush. So this next question is,
Yo, what's up? My question is, what single event has had the biggest impact on who you are? Yeah.
what single event has had the biggest impact on who you are, or basically like in your life? And I think that one of the biggest events that has happened that has impacted who I am is when my grandfather died. Like, he died in 2017, like the same year that I was coming to China is the same year that he died. And I feel like, you know, I never really had the chance to process it like how my other family members processed it, because they were around each other through that whole ordeal, and I was here, so it kind of felt like I was just kind of like forced to be numb and really not think about it. But then I think that it just made me realize that life is, of course he was old, but life is so short, because, you know, like, I don't know, but it just feels like it all just happened so quickly, and it just feels like, I don't know. But yeah, that's probably the one of the events that has happened in my life that has changed, that has impacted me. There's also been like a few other events that I think that have really made a difference in the kind of person that I am or how I lead my life. But yeah, that's basically the biggest one. Okay, so this question is really interesting as well.
Hi,
Hi, so I've got a weird question. What would you do if you were to find out that your husband is bisexual? Would you stay in the marriage or would you walk away?
Number one, I've never been married and I'm not married. Okay, so I can only answer from an outsider's perspective and not from somebody that is in the situation, right? But if my boyfriend, right, told me that he was bisexual, I don't know, like, I personally don't have anything against the LGBTQ community, and I feel like, you are who you are, and we have to accept each other. So if I found out that my husband or my boyfriend was bisexual, I'd probably just let them do their thing, and you cannot force somebody to feel something that they do not feel. So I just feel like, I don't know, I just be like, okay, cool. Of course it will hurt, of course it will hurt, of course my heart will be a little broken, but I just feel like I just let it go. I don't know. I don't know, but then, like, that's the best you can do. You just let it go and just move on, because you cannot, like, you can't control who a person loves. You can't, like, they love who they love, and whether you accept it or you don't accept it, it doesn't change what happens, so I feel like it's just better to just accept it, move on and stuff. And so yeah, that's what I think. And the last question is,
my question for you is, you've been in a relationship for almost 3 years, then he or she asks you for a break, and during that break you find out that they had been cheating on you all along. Are you going to take them back, or are you just going to throw the 3 years out the window, like, I'm done, I'm not taking you back? Answer that.
So what I think about that is that first of all, you guys were on a break, so it's not cheating. Cheating is when you guys are in the relationship. But if you guys are on a break and you guys consciously and subconsciously took the decision to say, can we please separate for some time, give me some time to think, give me some time to do my thing, then it's not cheating, because you guys were not together. Do you understand? However, if you guys were in the relationship and then you cheated, I guess throw that 3 years away. Throw it away, bruh. Like throw it away. Like, you can make another 3 years with somebody else who's serious, and loyal, But then if you guys took a break, honestly, it's not cheating. And so if somebody decides to do whatever they feel like doing whilst you guys are not in the relationship, then I feel like you should respect that, respect people's decisions, and just, I don't know, move on, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, but then if you guys are on a break, it's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's your choice, however, if you want to get back with that person or not, but it's not cheating because you guys were never together to begin with. I hope you guys enjoyed that Q&A, guys. I hope you learned a little bit about me and also enjoyed some of my answers. Please share down below in the comment section what you would do in some of these situations, or what your favorite food is, and so forth. Okay, and so yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.